What's up, everyone? It is me, Stateside, here with a new video. We're going to be taking a look at my Premier League super early predictions for next season. Obviously, we're going to include the three teams that have been promoted to the Premier League and pick where they're going to finish this season. Starting off in 20th, we're going to go with Luton Town. I love the story of them getting to the Premier League. I love hearing that story. I just don't see it staying. I just don't see how they can possibly, with the infrastructure of that club, stay up. I just don't see it. Call me crazy, whatever. Maybe you think, maybe they shock the world. They would be genuinely shocking the world if they stay up. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Number 19, Bournemouth. A team that did shock the world staying up this past season. Obviously, they even mocked quite a few sports media faces for their predictions of Bournemouth going down. And I see that luck running out for them. As for 18th position and the last team to get relegated, I'm going to go with Sheffield United. I don't see how they get up. They got Europe that one time. I just don't see how they stay up again. And that's just why I've got them at 18th. In the 17th position, just avoiding relegation, I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest. I think they have to replace the goalkeeper position. Dean Henderson and Keylor Navas leaving. Need to upgrade that goalkeeper position. And then you can kind of go from there, move along, moving forward. For 16th position, I think Everton, your luck is still running, but you got to get things worked out. You got to fix some things in the front, in the squad, in the front office, in the squad, in ownership. I think Sean Dyche is fine. I think management's fine, but I do think Everton will continue to stay lucky this season. A team who will not be as lucky is Wolves, who are going to go down a little bit further than they were this past season. I see them finishing in 15th position, and I don't see Lopetegui sticking around. Ruben Neves is gone, Jean Moutinho is gone, and I don't see how Wolves can possibly stay up unless they have an insane transfer window this summer. Moving along now to the 14th position, I'm going to go with Burnley, the highest predicted position for any of the recently promoted teams. I'm going to go with Burnley because I think they look good, and I think that Vincent Kompany is a very, very good manager. In the 13th position, I'm going to go with Fulham. I think Marco Silva gets poached about halfway through the season by I really could see it by any club above them, and I think that they end up kind of just stale 13th place, but I do think they stay up. I think they continue to build on this year. Well, I guess they're not building. They're kind of falling back, but obviously this year's an anomaly for Fulham. In 12th position, I'm going to go with West Ham. I think they do better than they did this year, despite losing Declan Rice this summer. I think they're able to try to replace him. I think they're able to build a little bit better squad, and I think just in general they're going to look much better. I think they'll be able to bring in players if they win this Conference League final that's going to be probably played before this video is uploaded, but if I'm not sure, so we'll just have to wait and find out. In 11th position, I've got Crystal Palace, but I don't think Roy Hodgson will be there at the end of the season. I do think he will be replaced at some point. I don't see him being the reason they finish 11th. I think he gets like 14th, 15th, and then he gets replaced sometime during the season. In 10th position, I'm going to go with Brentford. I know it's down from where they were last year, but obviously there was a lot of top teams that were playing down this year. So, like Chelsea, for example, I've got them higher up in the table, but we'll have to see what happens there. Hey guys, real quick, just realized during the editing that I forgot to do Tottenham, so here's the Tottenham one. Tottenham I've got 9th. Ange Postecoglou I think is going to be a good long-term signing for them. They're losing Harry Kane this summer as well, in my opinion, and I just don't see Tottenham being a very good team next year unless you get a great bounce back from Heung-min Son and you're able to get a striker of the level of Harry Kane and you have no European football to entice that striker with. Don't see it happening. But anyways, that's my pick for number 9. Let's go ahead. Let's get right into number 8. In 8th position, I've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa, I think, again, another team that's going to build on this year, but there's teams below them that are better. And so they're going to end up kind of falling back because of that. It's going to look like a down year, but it's not, because you're going to play much better. Your defense is going to be solidified. Your attack is going to be solidified. You're hopefully going to have a lot fewer injuries. Diego Carlos, obviously, at the beginning of the season, really cost Steven Gerrard his job. May have been a blessing in disguise for Aston Villa, actually. They were able to appoint Unai Emery because of the poor results But I don't see it being a problem for Aston Villa. I think they finish 8th, and I think they give a good go at the Conference League this season. In 7th place, in the Conference League spot, I've got Brighton. Brighton, I think, are going to be fine. I think they're going to continue to do well. I think De Zerbi is going to stick around. I think he's going to do an excellent job there, and that's exactly why I have them in 7th place. Now we're up for the Big Six, the new Big Six, because Tottenham, you're no longer going to be a part of the Big Six. I had to break it to you. You're losing Harry Kane. You're going to fall off. I've got you all the way down in 9th place, and I don't think Tottenham are going to be a Big Six club anymore until Daniel Levy wants to spend, I think his first name's Daniel, but unless Levy wants to spend money or he sells the club, which I don't see happening anytime soon. Tottenham fans, good luck. That's from an Arsenal fan, good luck, because it's kind of embarrassing seeing what's happening to you guys lately. And, I just see Harry Kane leaving to Manchester United this season. I just feel like, or Real Madrid, even. I could see that being the final blow to Tottenham as a Big Six club. Now let's get into our Big Six, our top 6 positions. In 6, I have Chelsea. I think Pochettino struggles in his first season here at Chelsea. I think he will start well, and I think he'll kind of fall back. I think there'll be some complacency in the young squad. I don't think they'll be as hungry. I think he's going to have trouble with a lot of these personalities and a lot of these price tags, similar to what he had at PSG. Obviously, the personalities aren't as big. You don't have an Mbappe. You don't have a Lionel Messi. You don't have a Neymar, but you have those price tags. And Enzo Fernandez, you have that pressure of those players. Those players have to play. Those players have to be an influence in your team. They have to have an impact because of the price tag. Mudryk, same thing. Nkunku has to be in the team. Even if it's not a Pochettino striker or not a 9 or 10 that Pochettino would prefer, he's going to have to play him, and he's going to have to work him into his tactics. As for 5th place, I think that because of the European fixtures, and unless they do a lot of heavy investment this summer, I think Newcastle fall off into 5th place. I think that they're still going to be fine. I think they're going to be a Europa League team at least, but I don't see how they can get Champions League again as they did this season, just given the results, the fixtures that they're going to have this season. At least 6 more European games this season. Obviously, actually, 5th could be a Champions League spot here this season because of the new Champions League format that's coming to the UEFA. But let's move into our top 4. Coming in at 4th, we've got Manchester United. I just don't see how they really move up or down from this season. I don't really see how they invest in their team. Maybe an 8. But that's about it. An 8 for United, but again, I think that's about it for them moving forward. In 3rd place, we're going to go with Liverpool. Liverpool, again, I think they're an aging squad. They brought in McAllister already. McAllister's overrated. I don't know how else to say it. I think McAllister's overrated. I might be crazy. He might prove me wrong, but 10 goals this season, 4 of which were non-penalties. But I just don't see him making the difference. In 2nd and 1st, I'll go ahead and say first. I've got Manchester City. I just think City's going to do it again. I think they're going to win it a 4th time in a row. And in 2nd, I've got Arsenal, a team that, again, I don't think they're going to come up short this year like they did. I don't think we're going to, quote-unquote, bottle it. But I do think we'll be up there the entire season competing for that position. It'll be a 2-horse race, a lot more than it was this season. You won't have to worry about like a big lead going into the winter break or anything like that we have to worry about. But I do think we will manage to finish in 2nd place this season. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below. It helps me out a ton. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video. And comment down below what other videos you'd like to see here this season. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I don't know what my schedule is going to look like because I'm going out of town this weekend for a day. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.